Hey, what's up, YouTube? Alright, my name is Henry Vernon from ACC Driving School in South Florida. Okay, I'm gonna run you through the driving test at one of the Broward County, Florida DMV location. As usual, I can't tell you what location it is, but again, if you know what the areas look like, you will have a good idea of where I am. Before I get into the video though, I'm gonna ask you guys please to watch the video to the end. I get a lot of people asking me questions without taking the time to watch the videos. I have no problem answering questions, but I would like to know that you've actually watched the videos before you start asking questions. Alright, so they're gonna ask you on the driving test, if you're parked facing uphill, what direction do you turn the steering wheel? The answer is left away from the curb. Again, left away from the curb if you're parked facing uphill. The curb is usually to your right. Then they'll ask you, what else do you do? You put the car in park, you pull up the parking brake or the emergency brake, whatever you call it, and you turn off the ignition. Okay? Then they'll ask you to do the turn signal. So you signal left, signal right, blow the horn, press and release the brake. They are checking to make sure that the brake light is working. They'll be outside, by the way, checking to make sure your brake lights, your turn signal lights, and your horn is working. They will not take you out in a car if any of those things are not working. Most of the examiners will check your door locks to make sure the door locks are actually working, because they will not get in a car if the locks are not working, because in case of an accident they can't get out the car. So we understand why. Now they're asking you to turn the steering wheel all the way to the left. They're checking your left front tire all the way right. Again, they're checking your right front tire. Then they'll ask you to straighten the wheel. So you go 1, see cyan, and then you go all the way around again. 2, you see cyan. So that's 2 times from extreme left or right to get back to straight. So before you move the car, you make sure you put the wheel straight, so when you start reversing, you don't run into problems. The examiner will get into the car and then tell you basically to listen and follow instruction. From this location, we're gonna reverse, and we're gonna go, they're gonna say reverse and go to the right. So we're gonna reverse, looking both ways, and we're gonna back out until the mirror is at the end of the parking lot line, like that. When you pass the end of the line, you're gonna turn the wheel all the way to the left and look behind you and reverse, just like that. Then you're gonna put the car back in drive. You're gonna come into the right lane, come to the stop sign right here, and come to a complete stop, right? You're looking both ways. You make sure you signal left. They're gonna tell you to go left, make sure you signal left. You go into the right lane, right? You do not drive into the left lane. Go to the right lane, and then we're going to make a left turn. They're gonna say make a left here, so you signal and you make a left into the right lane. Now remember, every time they tell you to signal, they tell you to turn. They won't tell you to signal. They'll tell you to turn left, turn right. Make sure you signal, because if you don't signal, you will be losing 4 negative points. You will get 4 negative points, and it adds up, right? So every time that you're supposed to signal and you don't, you will lose 4 points. So make sure you signal. So we'll come up to the stop sign right here, and they'll tell you to make a left turn. So you make sure you signal, you make sure you look both ways. When it's clear, you're gonna make your left turn. You're gonna go into the right lane, because the next thing you're gonna do is make a right turn at the stop sign. You come to the stop sign, you come to a complete stop. 1, 2, 3, make sure you signal to the right, and you go ahead and make your right turn. Now they're gonna tell you to make another right turn as they come down here. So we're gonna make a right turn, and then we're going to stop like right here. So once you make the right turn, they'll tell you to stop, and then they'll tell you basically to speed up to 20 and do a sudden stop. So we're gonna do that. Speed up to 20 and stop. Sudden stop, just like that. Okay, once we stop, we're gonna reverse in a straight line. Now the idea here is to reverse and stay in your right lane, so you can look behind and make sure you're keeping the wheel straight and roll straight back. So if you're straight when you stop, the car will go straight back. You shouldn't have much to do here, just keep the wheel straight. Okay, because again, the idea is for you to back up without crossing that yellow line. If you cross the yellow line and end up on the other side, you fail. If you end up in the parking lot over here, you fail. So you got to roll straight down and come straight back in your lane like that. Now we're gonna do the 3-point turn. So they're gonna tell you to do the 3-point turn. So you signal left, you turn the steering wheel all the way left, and you look over your left shoulder, roll forward until you're about here, right before you get to the line, that line up there. See the line? Right before you get to the line, you stop. You put the car in reverse. You turn all the way to the right. You're not allowed to use the camera or the mirror here. So you look back. When your mirror is past the middle like that, you're gonna stop again, and you're gonna put the car back in drive. And then you're going to signal left, turn all the way left, and that is your 3-point turn. Now we're gonna go and do the parking. So you come to a complete stop here, stop sign. Look both ways, make sure it's clear. You're making a right turn into the right lane. You're making a left turn, my bad, into the right lane. Then you're gonna make another quick left turn here. And you're going to go and park in between the cones. So you come down here, close to the right side. Here are the cones. You're gonna line up the cone with your steering wheel. In my car is very small. In your car, you will probably line up the mirrors. In this car, the steering wheel works perfectly. So just line it up, turn on your turn signal, and you turn, and you go into the space. As you get into the middle, you straighten up and you pull forward, just like that. Okay? Once you're into the parking space, they'll tell you to reverse and go to the left or right. Wherever they tell you to go, you just look behind, reverse. Soon as your mirror is past the cone here, you're going to stop, turn all the way to the right, look behind you, and reverse. Okay, then you're going to stop again, put the car back in drive, turn left. You're going to go to the stop sign down here, and you're going to make a left turn. So you come to the stop sign, you stop completely, you look in both ways, look down there, look down there. It's clear. When it's clear, you're gonna go ahead and make your left turn. So you make sure you're signaling left. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the stop sign here. We're gonna come to a complete stop. 1, 2, 3. Signal left again. And we're gonna go left. And then they're going to tell you to make a right turn. So you're gonna come to the stop sign here. You're gonna stop completely. 1, 2, 3. It's a 4-way stop sign. So if you're here first, then you will go first. And you go into the right lane here. And then they'll ask you to they'll tell you basically to make a right turn again. So you make sure you signal right. Come around this corner into your right lane. And then we're gonna go back to where we started. Just like that, and that would have been, that's the driving test, right? So signal to the right, we're gonna park back in the same area that we started. So soon as this person gets out of the way. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to signal to the right, go straight in, and park. And that, my friends, would be the end of the driving test. Yeah, that's the test. That's what the test will be in practically any Florida location that you go. The only thing that would be different is the different shopping center, parking lot, whatever. Most of the DMVs will not take you out on the road. It's in a shopping center, except for like Margate, they take you out on the road for like a minute. Maybe other places they take you out on the road, other parts of the state. But in South Florida, it's primarily done in parking lots. Alright, so thanks for watching. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. Tell your friends about the channel. You know, these videos are made to help you out. Take the time to watch them and share them and subscribe, alright? Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.